Hello folks, it's 7:21 p.m. Caught that right in the middle of it. So it was actually 7:20.5 p.m. on Thursday, January 28th. 7:20, zero's completion, 2 is understanding, and 7 is spiritual knowledge. So that could be completely understanding spirituality. And 7:21 is 127, the self understanding spirituality. And that's what we're talking about. Hold on just a minute. Never done this on camera. I've had my wine. That's a good idea. I'm going to get some wine. This is Fordil, 12 micrograms. When the FBI and Homeland Security were here, they were asking me if I was doing different kind of drugs because all the stuff I could see. And I said, yep. How to do 12 microgram Fordil. Hey, Herky, I love you, baby. Herky says, Daddy's being silly. I had a horrible day, and it turned out really good at the end. Hold on. There's a little capsule in here. Fordil's the strongest thing they got in the market to keep your lungs going. Folks, I got all kinds of reasons for this body to croak, but the most important one is to get out of here and do my job. Hold on just a second. I'm going to get something. I'll be right back. Don't you go away. Sorry. We're going to have a little fun tonight, okay? I've been through hell, and I'm going to explain some... I'm going to tell you about some stuff going on the other side you need to know about. I didn't just start a series of how the other side screwed up, and how Source can be screwed up, and how Lily and Ara don't have their problems too, but you need to know about it. If you know what's really going on across the board, then you're going to realize, okay, nothing is better than me. I'm not better than anything else. And we're family. Okay? This is important, and I'm not making this up. This is sad. Very sad, especially for me. But I told you I'm going to tell you, and you know what? I am. Give me just a second. Okay, folks. We're back. Is it the 2013 J-Lore? Or is it the G Chevalier? Sartern. We're going with the golden stuff, okay? Okay, be a good bottle set. Oh, we got the sake down there. Okay, today's really been a hard day for me. It's not Boohoo J time. You know what happens when I get pissed? I get mad and I just go to whatever's causing the problem and I kill it. Well, that was today. Little pieces of Lily and Ara, mostly Lily, coming at me. When source energy goes inside a body to have life, there's a lot of problems. That's too much energy to be going into a body. I'm sorry, okay? It's stupid. Okay? Number one. Number two. Source energy is all frequencies that exist everywhere, especially when it's Lily or Ara. Well, when Gaia gives part of her spirit to go into that body to have that life, it starts bonding with it, and that spirit starts getting some of the source energy. That part of Gaia's spirit all of a sudden becomes super strong, and I'll tell you for a fact, everyone that knows me close and what I've been fighting and killing on the other side, they know. Ask Paul, ask Burju, any of them, they'll tell you. When I give source energy to something, okay, to make it stronger, it goes stupid. And that's when I'm giving it to source. When I give it to something else, they get stupid. Stupider. Okay, so they get stupid. So when the body dies and the source energy comes out, it can't release all of that energy from the planet. Sometimes none of it. That being the case, all of a sudden, you have a mixture over there that's not that good. You're right there. Most of the places I go around here in Atlanta that have a sip of wine or something, if you go in there and you see one of these, that's some place that Jay goes, because I give it to him. Anyway, right now we're not doing much. We have a very important family member, a very special part of Lily, that's out in Africa that needs to get home, and that's really at the top of the list right now. Anyway, yeah, that's saving the house. Yeah, yeah, that's trying to get all the paperwork and everything done. It's just stuff going around in circles being done. Anyway, so what's been going on? Actually, for the last couple of days, it's been going on for a little while, but especially today, these parts of Lily have been driving me crazy. It's been 2 days hard. There's smaller parts of Lily that have this energy of the planet with them, that once it's all the way out of the body, that stuff that's got some of the planet with it, it just kind of pulls away. And it's still Lily, and it's still Ara, but it's got some energy from the planet that had life on. It's pretty stupid stuff. So I'm going to tell you, these pieces of Lily and these pieces of Ara are worthless, pathetic, stupid scum. Okay? What's going on right here that we're going to talk about is Lily and Ara cleansing up their own energy. Actually, me cleaning up Lily and Ara's energy. When it's on the other side causing issues, it's just like all the souls running around. Most of the souls just stayed out of the way. They just stayed away. They're not going to get out in the middle of this street with all these idiots running around attacking everybody, because they wind up getting hurt. Like, gone. Good stuff. I'll tell you what, this stuff is from Trader Joe's down here. It's like 13 something, whatever, 14 something a bottle. 14 and a half with tax, something like that. Half a bottle, but it's really nice. Anyway, so it's been messing with me all day long. Found another family member that's Ara, a second part of Ara. I kind of knew that before talking with him, but sure enough, he is. So we have two bodies here with Ara in them, and he's been hurt. So I was working on him, cranked him up today, but did some healing work too. Trust me, when you are Ara and Lily energy, especially us separately, let alone when it's one of the mixtures, but when it's a piece of us separately, we get hit hard. So anyway, we're working on them. I was working on him, getting him squared away, and the other Ara also has been really hurt. Real bad. So, but today working on this other gentleman, this other part of Ara, I was getting messed with. I should have been left alone to put more energy into him, and I had a few of these Lily energies hanging around being stupid. So I eventually had to wind up grabbing a hold of him. I'll take him, put him in a sphere. Oh, that's funny. I forgot one. I'll deal with that later. Anyway, put him in a sphere, and then just hold it there for a minute, and then I literally separate everything from the actual part that's Lily. And then I take the source energy out of the rest of the energy that belongs to that part of Lily, or Ara, but it's always been Lily, and put it back in her, then give her a little extra and clean her and let her just open it up, and so she can go. Sometimes she goes, sometimes she fires up, she gets out and goes this way, and she wants to get real mad and everything, and just calm down. And then I'll take the rest of it and then by the time all that energy's out, you have all that's left is part of the planet that was there. I kept sending that energy to Gaia, and one of them was kind of a little whacked out, you know, and I cleaned the best I could, and I went to go give it to her, and she's just like, she's trying to kill it. So I just, you know, kind of took care of it. She didn't even want it anymore. People, creation's messed up on the other side. You need to know that. You need to understand there's nothing perfect. Deal with what you have, learn how to see what's over there, and then you find out it's not too bad. And pretty soon it will be good, okay? Now, while all these other parts of Lily and I are running around being stupid, there are some heavier hitters in the background, just chilling out. I was talking with Berjou about that earlier tonight. I got to call Paul back. He's at work. Luke, I still got to get a hold of you, big guy. I'm sorry. It's been nuts. There's so much going on, and I gotta hurt and do this. I gotta take a course on the internet real quick for this law case. It's insanity. Anyway, I need to answer that email tonight, though, and send you that information you wanted. Bada boom, bada bing. So anyway, these other bigger hitters are laying back, and they're letting everything that is a problem show that it is. When you get out of your body, you go home, time is not that relevant because you go in and out of it. Dimensions you go in and out of. They still exist. Don't ever let anyone say time does not exist in this dimension. Yes, it does. If there's a chronic event, if you went into a dimension, then you just made time because you weren't there before that. So there's a respectful ratio of chronological event. Okay, that's all it is. So anyway, when you get out, you just see everything all over the place. So when I get out, I've known this for years. When I get out, I just look at everything that's a problem. I can feel it, see it, read its frequencies, and then just send out one blast of energy and kill all of it. And then everything else is cool and happy. You know, the vast majority of creation has been waiting for this for a real long time. So these other bigger hitters it's like they wait around and wait to make sure that I don't go totally crazy and lose it. And they wait too long because they're stupid too. They're not smart enough to run anything, and they know it. They don't like me saying it. This one male part, the larger male part's looking at me. He ain't going to do nothing. Because he's at least that smart. He's got his own choices, and he's not doing a good enough job of what he's doing. Anyway, that being said, so they're letting everyone show themselves, so it's easier to pick them out. That's kind of a waste at this point. They've done it too much too long. They don't know any better because, in a way, they're stupid. I'm going to keep saying that tonight until I get them pissed. Because they got me pissed. So they can just join a club. IR Pissed Club. So anyway, you know, when you're out of body, you look at everything in a body. They're like small little teeny things. They're running around. It's like, you know they're going to be out pretty soon, and it doesn't really matter what happens because they're going to come home and be fine. Well, if... Just say you're the wife, and then the husband goes out to work, and you don't care what happens because when he comes home, he's still going to be alive. What if he went through hell? That's still going to affect your day or night. Okay, that's stupid. That's stupidity at work. In the source business, yes. Souls? Oh, you got it too. Trust me. All that's going to stop. The biggest, strongest, best parts, when I say best, I know that's like, sounds like better than, no, but the best fit to actually run things, they're already in bodies. There's some in bodies that have issues, but the ones that are really needed to be protected are in body. The ones that can best handle taking care of things. So, Anyway, so the beat goes on. But I just want you all to know that this stuff is real. That's what's on the other side. That's what's going on. Because you keep saying, Jay, it's like they're trying to keep you here. The thing with the house and stretching it out and the lawyers and this, your sister. And I said, yeah. Yeah. Big time. This has gone on long enough. That's why this other larger group, the stronger ones that are letting this happen, that's why I'm calling them what they are. Fracking idiots. Trust me, there's stuff on the other side that listens and watches everything that goes on. Your spirit guides are literally looming around inside you, but floating around the barrier, in and out of the second and third dimension. These other big guys, they're, I guess, the biggest stuff that's over there. I don't care. They're nothing to me. Arrogant, nah. Just these overalls. This is a shirt. These are glasses. Whatever. These are rocks. So tired of it. You know, poor Bijou and I were laughing about just me wanting to get the hell out of here. You know, she goes, "You got to go." I said, "Tell me about it." She wasn't being mean. You know, it's just, it's true. And the longer I'm here, the more these other idiots can get away with playing God. You know, they're not mean and nasty. They're just like little children being stupid, having fun. No respect, no honor. Sorry. And sometimes they get abusive, and that's when they disappear. I'm breaking down and saving all of it that I can. I was talking to this young lady in Ghana, and she's really cool, very strong, wonderful heart energy. I really wish that, you know, she and Karen, some of the other folk could come together, and, you know, it's never let to be like that. We all have such a good family, and we've all been beat so hard, so long. Creation was made diseased by all the abuse that was fed it, done to it by the original first being, male and female. Huh. I wonder what's up there. That's Paul. Yeah, it already started the last 2 days, period. I'll tell you in the morning, big guy, period. Have a good one, period. The other side keeps playing around. They know me, and I'm done. I got to save this house, and Herky's not going to be around much longer. That's what's keeping me here right now. That in this house. He's not suffering. He's being made not to suffer. Except every once in a while, some got stupid like the other day. But you can only go so much longer. And these other folks that are kind of letting this other stuff happen, they know that. They're making sure the money flows. Going to make sure I keep the house. This house goes. Me and Herky going immediately. Immediately. I go home like that when I come out of this body, and I'm the real me, not this thing. Bad news. None of them want that at all. It's not a power play. It's not being arrogant. It's just what I am inside. Well, if you know, I'm no better than a stick in mud. I'm not. Just so happens it's this shoe's got the big foot in it. That's all. Could be you. Could be anyone else. It just happened to be this body. I did just get a big bunch of stones. Y'all know my schedule and everything. You know I have like no free time. Oh, that's interesting. okay. But azurite, huh? That's weird looking. But anyway, what I'm going to do is put some of these stones out, and so you can see what they are, what they look like. And I'm going to sell them by one. I have to sell enough of them to where I can take the time to get it all done and packaged and sent off. Okay, I don't know. It might be $150 or something. I don't know. So those of you that want to give me a hard time, there's a good way to start. Of course, I won't do much. Azurite is such a cool stone. Something else that's nice, really hard to find too. It's orange calcite. Boy, I feel so much better when I can breathe. Folks, the other side's screwed up. Us as energy is screwed up. It's been made screwed up. On the other side, they don't know how to run things. You can have 1 trillion lives and have so much to learn as far as your energy building up to get ready for something large like that. I mean, how many new things can you run into after 1 trillion lives? Not many. Okay, but it's the process of going through it. This is some orange calcite. It's nice. That went to the back of the hypothalamus and towards the under back part of the pineal gland. It's kind of like cleansing. It's actually helping cleanse the pineal and move some energy around there while softly touching the hypothalamus. I don't know, I should be writing books. I should be doing all kinds of stuff that I'm not. Not because I don't want to. Azurite is very good for the pineal. But it's also good for building up affirmation about things. This stuff has kind of got a little bit of light blue in it. Put up against my forehead. Should be easy to see. And this is some more stuff that I got my hands on again. I like this stone. It's called apophyllite. This particular piece right here is really cool. Look at that. Look at all the different pyramids it's got in it. Each one's got energy moving up through it. It's kind of fun when you can see energy. What's with the phone? 7:45, moving with fortitude towards spirituality. Yeah, frack you. That was actually a nice piece of lily that said that, and I just don't care. I'm tired of dealing with the crap. There's so many of them over there, so many different ones. That, I wouldn't be putting up with any of this stuff if I wasn't in this body. This has got a very nice high vibration. It really goes softly through the crown, goes right in the middle, goes straight out of your head. I love that. Put apophyllite with some danbarite, a little bit of stick selenite, and then put a little dragonstone jasper with it. Yeah, buddy. You've been kicking pretty hard, and then you put star essonite, and it'll change it. It'll make it go all throughout. It'll flush your whole chakras, your crown, everything. It'll just make everything go out everywhere. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is a nice piece of some seraphinite. It doesn't have all the little, markings in it. That's cool stuff, though. It's very soft. It's very healing. So for me right now, that's really good. And got a lot of... here's a nicer piece of seraphinite right here. Some more celestite. I got a bunch of celestite. Some of it I'll be breaking up to put in these spheres. This is a nice piece of that chaurite from the Shara River in Russia. Not Georgia, Russia. Russia. I'll knock that down on my head sooner or later. Anyway. Let's put this thing up here. See a puff of light. I'll have to have someone come in and set everything up when I get the other shelf up here. And bada boom, bada bing. We'll get that in a minute. So anyway, things are stupid over here, things are stupid over there, things are stupid everywhere. It's better over there than it's ever been, folks. But there's still stupidity. There cannot be allowed to be any source energy ever running lives or involved in manipulating lives that has issues like inconsideration, arrogance, thinking it's better than something else. Can't happen anymore. You've heard me talk about the new format for creation that everyone's going to live by. Keyword there, please, is everyone. Everyone and everything. No one's above anyone else. It can only work that way, but it'll always work that way. I wish that would have been the case from the beginning, but the original first being 27.5% negative did not help anything. And then just getting greedy. They were actually jealous of each other and arguing before there's any more than just two different beings. It's incredible. Just gotta wonder what the heck. And this is some really nice ruby. This stuff is beautiful. Bada boom. Nice big chunk. Put some good source heart and energy into that, and that's just relaxing. Well, excuse me. And this is an interesting little piece of some star essonite. This sucker's strong. I know where this is going. No, not under my pillow. It's going for a little cruise across some water. Anyway, I was really pissed about that stuff happening. I figured if there's one thing I can get out of that is to let you know about it. My two biggest jobs being done. This is really part of the second half of it, the second stage of it, whatever, is to help you understand what's on the other side. I said nothing's perfect. There is imperfection, and this way of abuse that we've all gone through will never be allowed to happen again. And that starts with the people that are involved in controlling people's lives. But still, the other side, what's over there, really doesn't understand quite right, but it is taking care of certain minimums. Remember, when we're in a body, we're affected by all these emotions and stuff really hard. Our history has been to really get cremated, okay? I mean, slammed. And then have enough joy so you don't kill yourself and then get hit again hard. People being made to run over the dogs, freak them out, watch the dog die and freak everyone out. Dog suffers, you suffer. As long as you're in the body, you love your dog. That's gonna be brought from inside your head out into your head to make you look at it again and make you suffer some more. Yeah, what do your religions say about that wonderful, loving God? Wow, what a joke. Joke's on me. When I was younger, I was kind of leaning that way, but I just couldn't understand. I heard that, and I can't say I went along with it, but I didn't fight it too much, okay? But it just didn't feel right. The older I got, the more I understood. Anyway, give credit when it's due and where it's due, and place the blame where it belongs. It's honesty. It's not like you want to stir up the mud for everybody, but this is a interesting time when people are learning about what's real, about what's going on, what really exists. You all think I'm kidding about that? You can talk to some other folks. There's a few around that can hear and see and talk. Oh, the poor parrot just took a dive. Maybe you like that one better? Here you go. I've got to get all that stuff set up, all the different figurines, so when I'm talking about an animal, I can take it out and pull it out. And those little statues, toys, whatever you want to call them, figurines, they're representative of different types of animal energy, the bodies that animal essence has gone into. And the reason why they're there is so I can honor them by showing you one of the animals that they've been in, is to honor them. I honor everything that's even just leaving other stuff alone. I mean, come on. I understand why things are the way they are. I understand why things are so sick. It's what was done. It was made to be that way. That is so interesting when you get something you didn't pay for. Anyway, I hope you all have a good night. I gotta get back on the phone and I've got to get to sleep to get up early and finish the paperwork. I'm out of time. And soon I'll be able to take consults again. So, love y'all. Take care. Have a good night. And just because there's not something that's perfect on the other side, don't go boo-hoo, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? Man, dry as heck in my mouth. Chapped lips. Don't be worried about it. When you go home, you got it made. It'll be better than you've ever could have believed it. And it'll start getting better over here. Already the energy over there is a little better, but it's just kind of crazy. It's like a lot of folks are feeling. Folks, love you. Take care, and see you soon. Have a good night.